12 months ago, I quit my 9 to 5 job, and today's video I'm going to talk about the #1 reason why most 9 to 5ers stay broke and how to break out. Now, if you're working a 9 to 5 job and you feel like you're working so hard, you're doing everything you can to make more and more money, but every time at the end of the month you're more and more broke. Well, I'm going to explain the reasons why this is the case and the reason why a 9 to 5 job isn't going to get you out of this. And before I begin the video, just to talk about who I am and why I'm authorized to talk about this, my name is Alim and I left the UK over 12 months ago to move to Dubai. I used to work a 9 to 5 job before I decided, you know what, I'm going to take the biggest risk of my life, and I quit my job, I packed my bags and I moved straight to Dubai. I had no savings, I had no real income apart from a little bit of online income, but it wasn't enough to survive on. And now over 12 months later, I now own a 6-figure coaching business, which is making me more and more money every single month. So some of the struggles when it comes to working a 9 to 5 job, I know because I've been there. Now, if you look at the screen, you can see the title of this video, the #1 reason why most 9 to 5ers stay broke and how to break out. So essentially in this video, I'm going to talk about what's keeping you broke and how to actually get out of that. Now, just before I continue, I just want to talk about my story before anything else, right? So as I mentioned earlier, I used to work a 9 to 5 job over 12 months ago. You can see over here, I used to work in Argos, I used to work in duty free, and I used to work in Sky. These are the 3 main jobs I've done. I've done more jobs, but these are like the 3 main ones that I've done. I then quit my job, sold my car, moved to Dubai to work for myself, and now I work from anywhere. So you can see from these images alone, you can see now my life is completely different. Look at the settings. I'm now surrounded by tall skyscrapers. I work in really luxury settings, and yeah, life is completely different because I work for myself now. I have total freedom. Now, if I scroll down, now, if you want guided help on how to make money online and quit your job, where I'll work with you directly and scale you to over 10K a month, well, you can either DM me on Instagram or book in a call with me by clicking the link in the description. So essentially, I run my own 6-figure coaching business where I help 9 to 5ers or any beginners really, where I scale them to 10K a month within 3 months of my program by leveraging their skills and knowledge to high ticket clients. Now, if that does sound interesting and it does sound like you can either DM me on Instagram or you can click the link in the description and book in a call with me. And what we'll do is we'll jump on a call and I'll see how I can help you. Now, the reason you're broke is because you're not trying to build wealth. Now, let me repeat that. The reason you're broke is because you're not trying to build wealth. What do I mean by that? Well, you need to ask yourself one question. In your 9 to 5 job, are you really and truly building wealth? I don't care how much you're making. You could be making over £10,000 or $10,000 a month, but you're not really and truly building wealth. Now, the reason you're not building wealth is because a 9 to 5 job will never make you wealthy. So you solely rely on your job for income, and that's probably one of the worst things. And the reason it's one of the worst things is because your job will give you the same amount of money every single month, which means you won't on some months get more money. Now, obviously, if you do overtime and all that kind of stuff, you can make more money, but that's not my point. My point is that you won't make significantly more money every single month unless you obviously get a promotion or you work overtime, but that's not what I'm trying to talk about. I'll give you an example in business where one month you can make $5,000, the next month you can make $10,000, the next month you can make $50,000. Like, it can literally improve that quickly, whereas that will never ever happen in a job. Now, if we scroll down over here, the reason you do because you're comfortable or just lazy to think outside a job. And this is so true for so many people. And I know this because I've spoken to so many people who just have this matrix mindset, this 9 to 5 mindset. They can't think beyond a job. They're so comfortable within their 9 to 5 job that they can't think beyond that. And this is one thing that needs to change, because if you keep thinking that, the only way I can make money is through a 9 to 5 job and I'm comfortable, and why put in extra hours to do a business which is not going to pay me straight away? I'd rather just focus on my job. These are the types of people that will stay broke, because if you're not thinking beyond a job and you're too lazy or comfortable in your current situation, then I'm sorry, you're just not going to make money and you're going to stay broke your whole life. You need to start taking your life seriously and start taking action today. Now, the solution to this is by starting an online business. There are so many people that talk about physical businesses, and in fact, I'm actually one of those people that hate physical businesses because of high overheads, because of potentially hiring staff, because of paying rent, and people in the area are the only people you're catering towards. Whereas an online business, there is no overheads. You're looking at maybe $50 a month at the most, especially if you're starting out. You're catering towards everyone around the world because it's online. You actually get freedom. So with like a physical business, you don't really get freedom because you need to be at that physical business all the time. Whereas with an online business, I can work on my business anywhere I go. So for example, I can go to a coffee shop, I can go to the beach, I can go back to the UK. Wherever I go, I can travel and still work on my online business because my business comes with me, because my business is in my laptop. And not only that, the potential to make money on an online business, it's so much higher than any physical business. That's why you see a lot of 20-year-olds and 21-year-olds making some crazy money, because all of them are making money online. And that's why they're able to do that. Like, I know a 20-year-old here that's making $70,000 a month. I know someone who is 15 here who is making $3,000 a day. And all of that is being done online. This is why I don't believe in physical businesses anymore. That's something you do like 20, 30 years ago. Now with the online landscape, anyone can make some serious money online. As I said earlier, an online business gives you freedom, something which a physical business does not give you. Now the best online business that you should start compared to all of the online businesses, now trust me, I've tried dropshipping, I've tried affiliate marketing, I've tried living off just YouTube sponsorships. I've tried everything you can imagine under the sun when it comes to making money online. And the best way to make money online is by having your own coaching program. Now, it is the fastest way to make money online. And honestly, I genuinely mean this. I've said this in previous videos as well, that it's the fastest way to make money online. But I think a lot of people don't actually take me seriously when I say this. But it is the fastest way to make money online. And I'm going to give you some examples later on in the video which will prove that this is the fastest way to make money online. And it's the most beginner-friendly way to make money online too. So, you're probably asking now, what is a coaching business? Why should I start a coaching business? How can I make money from it? What is a coaching business? Well, I'm going to break it down for you right now. So firstly, it allows you to sell skills and knowledge, okay? So you can sell your skills and knowledge to high ticket clients, which means that you can charge high ticket prices. Now, high ticket price is anything over $2,500, $3,000. Anything over that is a high ticket price. And one of the best things about it is that you get to work online, which is what I get to do. I get to work wherever I want. As I said earlier, if I wanted to go back to the UK and work there, I can do that. If I wanted to travel to another country tomorrow, I can do that. My business is all online, which means it gives me total freedom to work wherever I want. This can make you rich. And trust me, this can make you seriously rich. If you take this seriously, you can actually end up making some crazy money. I'll give you an example of someone here in Dubai who's making over $500,000 by doing a coaching program, which is incredible, right? That's more than some people make in 10 years. But let me show you an example of how this can make you rich. So if I scroll down, so here's an example. Let's say you charge $5,000, okay? Now, if you sign 20 clients, you'll make $100,000. Break that down in your head. $5,000, if you charge only $5,000, you only need 20 people to pay you $5,000 to make $100,000. Now, a lot of you people are thinking, who's gonna pay me $5,000, X, Y, and Z? Trust me, people pay this kinds of money and you'll be very surprised. And if you target entrepreneurs, you can make a serious amount of money because entrepreneurs generally have a lot of money to spend. So if I scroll down, I'm going to show you how you can build one yourself, basically giving you the full blueprint on how you can do this today. So let's start off with the first one, which is identifying a skill. Now, a lot of people say to me, right, oh, I don't have a skill. You know, I've been alive for 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, whatever the case is. I don't have a skill. I can't do this. I can't make money. Absolute bullshit. Everyone has a skill. Even if you're 18, 19 years old, you have a skill. Because a lot of people join my program saying these things that they don't have a skill generally comes from lack of self-belief, lack of confidence, and everything that you're taught in school to put you down to think that you don't have a skill, you don't have capabilities. Trust me, you all have a skill. So once you identify that skill, you then need to create an offer. Now, an offer is your pricing, an offer is your deliverables, and also includes your niche as well. Now, once you create your offer, let's say you charge $5,000 and you do a 3-month program. Well, the next thing that you need to do is build a funnel. Now, a funnel can be a landing page, it can be a website, it can be a Calendly page. It can also even be your social media accounts, for example, Instagram or X. Now, once you've got your funnel, what you then need to do is create YouTube videos or run ads. Now, ads are great. Ads are great for scaling, 100%. But the best way that you can do this is by creating YouTube videos. Now, YouTube videos are by far the best way to get clients for your coaching program. It's quite underrated as well. A lot of people don't realize the power of YouTube. The next step is booking calls. So when you do create your YouTube videos, you talk about your subject, you put in the Calendly link in the description, and then when people watch your videos and they know, like, and trust you, they will then click on that link and book in a call with you. Now, once you book those calls, you'll then jump on a sales call. Then on the sales call, you then talk to that person, make sure you qualify them, make sure they're right for your program. You'll also need to do some objection handling as well. You'll need to show them a presentation, and by the end of it, hopefully you can sign the client. And then once you sign the client, you then need to provide value. And the value is in the deliverables that you set in the first place. Now, let me scroll down and I'm going to show you a result of one of my clients who joined recently, okay? So one of my clients joined a few weeks ago. He's around 19, 20 years old, and he filmed one video. He posted 2 videos, but we're talking about this one particular video. And from that one video, I know I put on here, he got 3 booked calls from that one video. He actually in the end ended up getting 5 booked calls from that one video alone, which was his first YouTube video. So you can see here, he messaged me, yo bro, just booked in a call. And I was like, that's amazing. I'm very good with my clients, right? If they book in a call, I will jump on another call with them straight away to just go over some tips. So I said to him, look, let's jump on a call today in 30 minutes. And he goes, cool. So we jumped on a call and I explained, you know, what to do now and what to do next. He then had another call booked in. I said, bro, you're gonna literally be printing money. And then another one. And you know, he was like, there must be something about that first video. Let's keep pushing it to the moon. To be honest, That video wasn't even that great. Like I said to him, this is your first video, it's best to post it, but obviously over time you're going to improve. So the video wasn't even the best video. If you look at the video, it was a raw video he filmed in his bedroom through a laptop screen. So you can see the quality wasn't great. But even with all of that, he was able to get 5 booked calls. So he charges 4K for a client to join, which means that he's booked 12K worth of calls working with me for only a few weeks. I know that's what it says over here. But again, he's got 5 booked calls, which is $20,000 worth of calls booked, which is crazy, right? It just shows the possibilities and the power of doing this. And he just posted 1 YouTube video, and we're aiming to post around 3 to 4 times a week. So you can imagine how much money he's going to be making. So if you want guided help on how to make money online doing this, and you want to quit your 9-to-5 job, where I'll work with you directly and scale you to over 10K a month, or DM me on Instagram or book in a call with me by clicking the link in the description. We'll jump on a call and I'll see how I can best help you. Guys, I've got more client results, right? But I wanted to focus on this particular client, mainly because he's 19, 20 years old, mainly because he's done everything in only a few weeks, and it just shows that anyone can do this. So again, if you do need my help, book in a call with me and I'll jump on a call and help you. But please, if you're working a 9-to-5 job, make sure you take action today. A lot of you guys aren't taking action, and that's what's costing you. That's what's stopping you from building wealth, and that's what's keeping you broke every single month.